1968, an IBM engineer said, "But what this microchip does, like as a skeptic." Similarly, in 1980, when HP and Epson were marketing the first commercially successful printer, desktop printer, other skeptics at that time said no office would ever buy its own printer. And now, as you guys all might know, that every office has at least one desktop printer. Other skeptics said that it made no sense to put a desktop printer on an employee's desk. Others said that nobody would want one at their home. Others said that color printing wouldn't be successful, or photo printing. But as you all know, those people weren't good at time in the future. But my reason for this speech is that I'm a business major, and this will change the way people do business in the future. And it will not only just affect business majors, it will affect like people in the medical field, manufacturing, like all different types of fields, maybe engineering, architectural. So the 3 points that I'm going to be discussing today is what is 3D printing, how it works, and who can use 3D printers. So what is 3D printing? It's self-explanatory. It's basically it's a process in which you make a physical object from a 3D model of a digital file. Now that you know what it is, I'll tell you how it works. Basically, you need a computer. You need a 3D model program, software to design a 3D model. It saves it in a CAD file, which stands for computer-aided design. Basically, once you have a 3D model design, you just set it to print. Once you set it to print, the computer then, once you set it to print, the computer sends a file to the printer. It slices the file into hundreds to thousands of layers as instructions, and then it sends it to the printer, and then the item 3D model that you have designed prints out as a 3D model. Now that you know how it works, I'd like to show you a quick video of a baseball bat created on a 3D printer.
Sam Green, the Object Blog, and today I printed for us a very nice little baseball bat in our Object ABS-like digital material. So this material has the strength and toughness of engineering plastics, and today we're going to do a precise scientific experiment to prove how strong this material actually is. So David, let's start with the ball. Okay, so let's start. Fine, David. There you go. Alright. Successful. No damage done to the bat. And of course that's to be expected because the ball is not very hard. So let's move up.
Fast forwarding.
An apple.
Apple.
Alright, this is going to be a... Don't rip. The apple has been truly and absolutely destroyed. And of course our ABS bat, as you can see, remains fully sound. No, this is a much harder material. It's give it a shot, and we'll see how it stands up to the ABS-like digital material. Okay, Dave? That is heavy. Oh, painful. A little bit of damage to the Full Cure 720 material, but I don't see much damage yet to the ABS-like digital material.
Alright, so that's basically the 3D bat that was created on a printer. third point, who can use a 3D printer? As you saw, anyone can basically use a 3D printer as long as you know how to design and use a CAD program. An architect can use this printer to create a model, the prototype that he has, and then he can use that while he's in a meeting with his client, whatnot. A product designer can use it to make a prototype, because what happens now, I can relate to this with a personal experience, is I've created custom boxes for candy packaging. The way it works is that if you want a custom tray to be made to your dimensions and specifications, you'd have to first make a 3D model on a computer as a digital file, and you send that to the manufacturer. They'd actually, it's a high charge because they would incur cost for die making, and that die making is usually it's just a huge amount because the die is basically, it's like metal, and you have to form it to your specifications, which might or might not be used in the future. So this 3D printer can help them. It can help dentists make molds. An example of that would be that a dentist in Belgium, he created a 3D titanium jaw, which was successfully implanted into an 83-year-old man, patient, and it was successful, as I said. Another example would be that scientists at Drexel University at Philadelphia, what they did is that they made replicas of dinosaur bones on the printer to use instead of the real actual bones. The United States Air Force uses them. They use them to fabricate complicated parts for the F-35 fighter jets. And the list goes on. There's like a huge list. I'm running out of time, can't go over everything. But I'd like to conclude with restating what I just told you, what is 3D printing, how it works, and who can use it. I'd just like to end with saying what Steve Jobs said in 2003 about cell phones. He said, we don't think we'd be able to do well in the cell phone business. You guys know how well they didn't do so.